Hey everyone, this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, and we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Diddy, his lawyers, because they want a gag order on Courtney Burgess. Courtney Burgess, in case you haven't heard, he is the one that went earlier. I'm trying to think. No, early, like mid last week, he went. Mid last week, I want to say it might have been on a Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyway, one day last week, he went out there to the Southern District of New York and he had to testify before the grand jury about said videos that he has of Diddy freak offs or of Diddy in compromising positions with other celebrities. He claimed it was 8 celebrities and 3 of said celebrities were minors. In addition to that, he claimed that he also has the original diary that many are saying Kim Porter never wrote. He's saying he has the original copy that is unedited. So after he testified, he went on News Nation and he's been doing interview after interview after interview. And Diddy's lawyers want him to shut up. Okay. So they asked the judge to issue a gag order. So let me go ahead and share a screen really quickly with y'all. So Diddy asks a judge for a gag order, says grand jury witness making false claims. So Diddy's lawyers have asked the judge to restrict statements made by potential witnesses and their lawyers outside of court, citing one grand jury witness in particular who keeps speaking to the press. I thought they already issued a gag order like the last time Diddy was in court because his one of his lawyers, Mark, came out and said they had to keep their mouth shut. But this Ariel Mitchell Kidd, she's a different type of lawyer, and so is her client, Courtney Burgess. The music producer team filed the documents Sunday, asking the judge to expedite the process of responding to Diddy's motion. Oh, so maybe they did the motion, but the judge didn't respond yet. Responding to Diddy's motions for a gag order because one witness, a man named Courtney Burgess, has given multiple interviews in recent days. In case you did not see this, I'll go ahead and replay this for you so you can be caught up to date. TMZ caught up with Burgess and his attorney, Ariel Mitchell Kidd, outside the courthouse Thursday. So it was last Thursday that he.
This is the type of indictment you would expect from someone.
Long change of a success streaming on Tubi.
Okay, there we go.
Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not who personally.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him. He knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about it. You understand? It's not around today.
Right. So
Stewart from Def Jam Records.
Mm-hmm. You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not.
So why were you in court today?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court. So as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel cool?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing's fair to me is God.
Ooh, the only thing he fears God. All right, my brother. I didn't know they could literally just as a witness, they could literally come pick you up, snatch you up, and bring you to the courthouse themselves to testify. Good gosh almighty. TMZ caught up with Burgess and his attorney, Ariel Mitchell, outside the courthouse Thursday, with Mitchell telling us Courtney was called to testify because he has seen salacious videos of Diddy and his celebrity friends. Courtney has made similar claims to other news outlets, all of which Diddy team has said are untrue and defamatory. Diddy team says by not treating such claims as an extortion scam, the government is fueling the online conspiracy fire and is making it impossible for their client to receive a fair trial. I said this many times. I don't know where they're going to get an impartial jury at. It's going to be interesting next year in 2025. The government has been investigating Diddy for almost a year, his lawyers say, and they know the alleged freak calls never involved men. Never involved men? I don't know if that's true. Minors are parties. Diddy's lawyers specifically cite information and articles from a particular media outlet that has erroneously stated free calls involve men in parties. Oh, that's weird because Cassie herself said in her lawsuit that she was instructed to hire certain men. As you know, Diddy was arrested back in September on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. I'm gonna back up. Maybe what he's trying to say there is this Courtney Burgess is saying that he didn't see a bunch of people in the videos he saw. He saw Diddy and another said celebrity. So maybe he's saying, how could Courtney be calling the tapes he's seen freak off tapes when when that only involved Diddy and another person and not Diddy and a whole bunch of people? I don't know what they're trying to say there. And as we all know, he's currently locked up in NBC Brooklyn awaiting trial, and a number of civil litigants have filed lawsuits against the rapper in recent weeks as well. Listen, the number is insane right now. I don't even know if we're up to 30, 20 something or whatever it is. When I gather myself, I will go back and count how many he has out there now in terms of civil lawsuits. Listen, guys, we're going to stay connected because I believe they're back in court today trying to determine will they grant him this bail for his third go around. Will it be 3 strikes and you're out or 3 times a charm? He does have some things to perhaps go in his corner as he goes to court for his fight. One that Mike Jeffries from Abercrombie and Fitch, who is accused of similar crimes like Diddy, is out right now on bail for just $10 million in an ankle bracelet. Okay, Diddy was offering up $50 million in an ankle bracelet and a whole bunch of other stuff, and they said no way, no how. Okay, because they claim he did the witness tampering. And then the other thing that he might have in his favor is to cite the YSL case and how he's currently out now, on probation and house arrest or whatever else he has going on. Listen, guys, chat with me. I will chat back. Don't forget, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.